For 30 years, Bob Dixon was a successful businessman in global manufacturing, spending months at a time out of the country. But when his son was in a near-fatal car accident a year ago, Bob left his job to help his son recover. Recently, Bob has tried to re-enter the workforce, but found that being over 50 years old and unemployed was more challenging than he had ever expected. So he went on LinkedIn, a networking website for professionals, with this blurb: over 50, looking for a job, full of wisdom. Ironically, Bob did not get the job that he was looking for, but he did get tons of requests to help others improve their prospects. Bob Dixon and one of his success stories, Keith Charland, join us now. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Alice.
Good morning.
Okay, so Bob, let's tell your story here. You have now helped at least 50 people improve their resumes, improve their interviewing skills. And one thing that you tell them, let's share your tips with our viewers, is that a cover letter has one single purpose and a resume has one single purpose. Explain those.
The cover letter is intended to get somebody to read your resume, so that what you're trying to do is your cover letter becomes your marketing tool. And you want to motivate the person who's reading it to now want to read the resume. The resume is intended to get you the interview. And again, you want to emphasize your knowledge, your skills, your competencies that apply to that particular job, and including what you've accomplished in that role.
Okay, Keith, I want to bring you in. Yesterday was your last day in the military. You served in the Army for, I believe, 21 years, and you were having a hard time getting a civilian job until you met Bob here via LinkedIn. How did Bob help you?
What initially happened, as I said, Bob and I linked up, connected through LinkedIn. I saw a post on there that he was looking to reach out and help service members as they transitioned out of the service. I connected with him and shot him my resume. Immediately, Bob called me, and we started going over some of the verbiage that I had in my resume. And what we had to do was work on taking out a lot of the military terminology they had in there and putting it in civilian language so that recruiters could actually understand what I was trying to say, and shorten it a little bit.
Okay, so let's take a look at your old resume for a great real-life example here. This is your old one. It says adaptability to a diversity of people and conditions with a commitment to superior work ethics, performance, ensures quality productivity in any organization. Bob, that sounds good to me. What was the problem with that?
I spent 8 years in the Air Force, and I didn't know what that meant. Keith, by the way, welcome to the civilian world.
Thanks, Bob.
The summary statement is really your headline, and it's intended to get someone to want to go back and read the rest of the resume. So you want to draw attention to it, just like a newspaper headline. Good headlines draw people to want to continue to read on. It sets the expectation. You want it to be short, and Keith's summary statement didn't have any of those characteristics.
Okay, so let's see how you helped Keith improve his summary statement. Here's his new resume. Excels in organizational development through mentoring, coaching, training, and counseling. Establishes goals with target completion dates and milestones for key deliverables. Obviously, that's much more specific. So, Keith, as a result of switching that up, tell us what happened and what you're now going on to do.
2 days before Thanksgiving, I received a job offer to go work for a Target Corporation up in New England. I'm going to go up there and be a logistics team leader in training.
That's such great news, Bob. You must have been so proud.
When Keith called and told me that he got the job, it was as good as if I had gotten a job.
Oh, that's so nice. But, Bob, you know, that raises an interesting point, and that is that you've been asked now to go to these military schools to help people make the transition back into civilian life. You've helped so many people improve their resumes and their interviewing skills, yet you're still looking for a job. How can we all help you today, Bob, get the job that you want?
I think being here with you this morning is probably going to get me a little more visibility than I normally get. But, you know, I think being here gives me a chance to do a couple things. One is, if there are companies out there that are looking for someone to help develop global sourcing capability, work with them on leadership, developing organizational capability.
You're their man.
Go to my LinkedIn profile, give me a call. But it also helps that when I engage with people like Keith and some of the others, we have two rules. One is that after they've gotten a job, they need to begin to go back to the military guys and start coaching and mentoring as I did. The second is that they're not to post anything about what we're doing or publicize anything about what we're doing. It's just between us. I think we're going to throw out rule number 2.
Yeah, I think the secret is out as of this morning.
I think it's out.
Well, Keith, congratulations. Good luck. I know that you'll be moving up north now to take your job. It's a great success story. I'm so glad that that worked out for you. And Bob, thanks so much for coming in and giving us all tips on how to beef up the resume. And best of luck. I will put a way to contact you on my blog as well. Keep us posted as to your job search.
Thank you.
Okay.
Keith, good luck. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Bob.
Okay, pleasure to see you guys.